This is Industry Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we analyze a different industry. Today, we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about the entertainment industry. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get informed. Hello and welcome back to our channel, Aluxers. We're happy to have you here today because we're going to take you on a journey into the industry that we're all addicted to, the entertainment industry. The term entertainment has been attributed to a banquet or night of storytelling in the early ages, but now it's evolved into something much different. You can choose to go to a festival, to the opera, or a theater to be entertained, but also you can just buy entertainment in the form of a DVD and take it home with you. Entertainment is just one button click away on the TV, but most recently, the internet gives us a free and limitless source of entertainment. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. But let's stop beating around the bush and get into the 15 things you didn't know and probably will make you question your choices about the entertainment industry. Number 1. Fewer people rely on TV for news. TV used to be the main source of news, and all day long, entertainment, but it has seen a significant decline. So much so that only 50% of the adults in the US actually get their news from television on a regular basis, a decrease from 57% in 2016. More and more people are choosing to go to the internet for entertainment, as it gives you more the possibility to choose more specifically what you want to watch and when. There's been a quick rise in popularity of video sharing sites, mostly due to the fact that social media is also integrating videos now. Now you can spend a whole day watching your favorite show on a platform such as Netflix and quit the whole waiting time in between episodes that are shown on TV. Number 2. Video Killed the Radio Star was the first music video to air on MTV. Have you ever wondered what the first music video to be aired on TV was? Well, it was the music video for Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles, which was aired on MTV in August of 1981. Believe it or not, the idea of transforming a radio station into a TV channel wasn't received very well at first. The younger audience was the first to go with this new way of listening to music, and it soon became a regular after-school activity. What made MTV so special and exciting was the fact it turned listening to music into a more complex experience, one with a visual background. You could watch your favorite artist playing your favorite song and have time to make notes and copy their odd looks. Number 3. 50 Shades of Grey can be watched by 12-year-olds in France. 50 Shades of Grey stirred a lot of controversy around the globe as a literary phenomenon that got translated into more than 50 languages. It was quite obvious that the movie adaptation will cause even more debates. It was pretty interesting to see how national film boards from different countries rated the movies. It was banned in Malaysia, rated R in the US, and the British Board of Film Classification put an 18 on the film. Meanwhile, the French had a totally different approach. Their entertainment regulatory body, the CNC, rated the film with 12, which meant it was not suitable to be viewed by children under the age of 12. The president of the French rating boards even went on to declare the movie is nothing more than a romance, which stirred a lot of criticism in the media. Number 4. The Super Bowl is the most watched show on TV. Every American has heard or watched the Super Bowl, at least once, and it's the most watched TV broadcast in the US, with 114.4 million viewers. The Super Bowl is played every year to determine the American football champion of the NFL, or the National Football League. Every year, the game surpasses the previous year's number of viewers, and it's until now the most watched program in NBC's history, and the halftime show actually manages to attract even more viewers. Katy Perry's halftime appearance reached 118.5 million viewers, and the comeback made by New England in the fourth quarter actually peaked at 120.8 million viewers. That's quite a passion for football. Number 5. The filming of the movie Titanic cost $200 million. What does it take to tell the story of the luxurious ship that sank in the North Atlantic Ocean? Well, an even more expensive ship, set and added costs with the cast and crew. The movie cost an astonishing $200 million. There was quite a hassle with the filming schedule, and many of the cast members came down with the flu because of the hours they spent in the cold water filming. Even Kate Winslet was one of the cast members who was affected by filming conditions. In the end, the intended 138 days of filming turned into 160 days, and 1 minute of screen time could reach up to a cost of over $1 million. With such enormous costs to cover, the executives at Fox suggested the 3-hour-long film should be cut down to 2 hours, as it would mean more showings and therefore more revenue. Number 6. Madonna was declared a non-grata person by the Vatican. Madonna's shows gained a lot of attention from critics, and the Vatican was one of them. She was known for the outrageous shows that featured religious themes, but everyone thought she was bluffing when saying that she got excommunicated 3 times by the Vatican. Maybe one of the reasons that led to them excommunicating the best-selling artist was her staging a mock crucifixion at her 2006 show in Rome. She also received a lot of backlash for her Like a Prayer music video, in which she is showed seducing a black Jesus. The Vatican also went as far as to declare one of her shows as one of the most satanic shows in the history of humanity. But all of this controversy never seemed to stop the artist. It only gained her even more notoriety. Number 7. More than 75 women accused Harvey Weinstein of abuse and rape. Sexual abuse seems to be a very common topic these days, as a scandal comes up every 2 weeks in the entertainment industry. One of the most notorious ones started in October 2017, when Harvey Weinstein was accused of abuse and rape. Over 80 women came forward by October 31st to make allegations against the film producer. Harvey Weinstein co-founded Miramax Entertainment Company, along with his brother Bob Weinstein. He was also the producer of the fashion reality show Project Runway and an active presence in the fashion industry. As a result of the allegations, he has been banned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, and he was also fired from his own production company. Number 8. There's still a major gender gap in the film industry. Gender pay inequality is still a big thing in Hollywood, as male and female co-stars' paychecks seem to differ a lot in the number of zeros. One special case was that of Michelle Williams, who was nominated for her role in All the Money in the World and was paid $80 a day for reshoots in the movie, while co-star Mark Wahlberg made $1.5 million for the reshoots. This was also a special circumstance because Wahlberg had the upper hand in negotiating his contract when he was needed to replace the leading actor Kevin Spacey in the midst of his own scandal. Jennifer Lawrence has also voiced her experience being underpaid, comparing her to co-starring male actors. She said she didn't want to seem difficult or spoiled when negotiating her contract, but then she realized that none of her co-stars had this issue. Number 9. Game of Thrones Season 6 finale was the most watched episode ever. If you're an avid consumer of TV shows, you must also know about Game of Thrones, as it fastly gained a huge amount of popularity among viewers. But the last season that aired was the one that shattered all records. The season finale broke all of HBO's rating records with a total of 12.1 million viewers who tuned in to watch the show. The 80-minute-long episode topped a season that managed to break all rating records for HBO and for all other international networks as well. When adding the replaying times of the final episode and the streaming numbers, the final count reaches an astonishing 16.5 million viewers. Number 10. J.K. Rowling was the first person to ever become a billionaire by writing books. Let's not get lost in the world of TV and take a closer look at the world of publishing. J.K. Rowling is definitely a writer we need to mention when talking about the entertainment industry. The magic world she created in her Harry Potter books gained her a fabulous fortune that keeps on growing thanks to the new film adaptation of her book Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Her fortune was estimated to an astonishing figure of $1.2 billion by the New York Times. Meanwhile, Forbes placed her third on their list of the world's highest-paid celebrities. The highest-paid author in the world, J.K. Rowling, lives a private life and does not share the actual amount of her fortune with the world. Speaking of books, dear Aluxers, have you seen our 15 books every billionaire should read video yet? If not, make sure to watch it by clicking in the top right corner of the screen. Number 11. Vloggers and influencers are the new stars and celebrities. Entertainment is taking a whole new turn in social media. Unlike famous music singers who gain their fans through their talent and keep them close on social media, vloggers and influencers are the people who made it on social media. Their whole fan base is made on photo-sharing platforms, and they make these fortunes by collaborating with brands and selling their products. Ferragni is one such influencer who has a net worth of $12 million and gained fame from posting photos of herself dressed in various designer clothes. She now is an ambassador for Pantene and has her own brand of shoes, which sell for $500 a pair. Tina Craig is another influencer who partnered with a handbag designer and in 24 hours managed to sell $20,000 worth of handbags just from posting Instagram stories. Number 12. Scrubs is the most accurate medical show when it comes to a comedy series. If you're an avid consumer of TV shows, you might have watched at least one medical show during the past few years. They become more and more popular and less accurate as you go on through the seasons. But you'd be surprised to know that the TV comedy show Scrubs is the most realistic medical show out there. They actually managed to capture realistically the process of being a medical student in training and what working in a hospital is actually like. It might also help that Bill Lawrence, the show creator, used his friend's medical residency experience as a basis when writing the show. The cases shown in Scrubs are so realistic, you actually get a real feel of the life of a doctor in a hospital. Number 13. The Pulitzer Prize was offered in 2018 to a rap artist. The Pulitzer Prize is one of the most prestigious awards a musician dreams of receiving. Have you heard of a Pulitzer Prize-winning rapper? Well, Kendrick Lamar is the rapper that won the 2018 Pulitzer Prize in music for his album, Damn. His album was praised by the Pulitzer Prize board and is the only album of this genre to win such an acknowledgement. They went on to say that the album Damn is a virtuosic song collection, unified by its vernacular, authenticity, and rhythmic dynamism, that offers affecting vignettes capturing the complexity of modern African-American life. That is quite a complex masterpiece Kendrick Lamar managed to create. Number 14. U2's 360-degree tour was the highest-grossing tour of all time. U2's mind-blowing 360-degree tour ruined us all for any other concerts. It was a 2-year-long tour that went on between 2009 and 2011. You would think the name of the tour took after the song of the album, but it was actually named after the 360-degree stage that they played on during those 2 years. The stage was the largest ever used in the world, and it was designed in an incredibly amazing way. It had the look of an enormous claw that surrounded the band, and the fans could see them from all sides of it. The tour amounted to a staggering $736 million and gathered a total of 3,071,290 spectators. It was definitely a show worth seeing. Number 15. NASA uses the movie Armageddon as part of its training program. And this is not because the movie makes for such an accurate example of an asteroid catastrophe. The movie Armageddon is used to test for new recruits, as it contains 168 inaccuracies. In the exercise, recruits are asked to find as many as they can, and NASA will use the results to grade their knowledge and ensure they are a fit for the position. There are so many impossible facts listed in the movie that it actually contains more than one per minute. And we're not talking about things that are improbable. If we count those, the number would be much higher. And that, my dear Aluxers, is a wrap on the vast entertainment industry video. We're curious to know, what's your favorite way of entertainment today? Have we listed one in our 15 facts? As you're still here and bravely made it through our video, here's a bonus fact that will make you aware of how far people would go to protect their entertainment source. Number 16. Stealing someone's Netflix account is now a federal crime. Think twice before borrowing a friend's Netflix account to binge watch on episodes of Narcos, as you might be accused of committing a federal crime. This ruling was made by a court in California in the case of David Nosel. David left his firm but continued to use the login username and password of his former assistant to access the company candidate database. He used the data to launch his own firm, but was soon discovered and charged. He was sentenced to almost $900,000 in fines, prison time, and probation. So, guard your login credentials with your life, or only share them with the people who actually chip in on the cost of your Netflix account. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.